Oh, hello. Thank you for joining me for Veg with Lisa live. I'm Lisa. This is so obviously live. And this is not oh my goodness. This is not a veg. Does anybody know what this is while I stop my selfie stick from toppling over? Oh my goodness. Oh, I need an intern. Before I get started with this not a veg, talk in the comments and say hi and let me know that you're here and that you can see me and that you can hear me. Hi, Rob, because I talk to myself too much as it is. Okay, so this is not a veg. What is this? This is a stick. This is a blender stick because today we are going to talk about the smoothie controversy. Hi, Mildred, all the way from Wales. Did you know there was even a controversy around smoothies? Well, I am here to tell you it is not a baton, Rob. It is a smoothie stick. I'm here to tell you there is a controversy about smoothies. They're not necessarily great for everyone. Now, they can be awesome and they can be great, but I just want to get this controversy out of the way right up front, and then I'm going to give you a recipe for a really awesome smoothie if you decide it's good for you. Why is there a controversy in my mind about smoothies? Well, it's because of a couple of reasons. One, I prefer to eat my calories, not drink them. When we drink things, we tend to slurp, which means that we're not having a 20-minute meal and we have a tendency to perhaps overconsume or overeat. It's just super simple, especially if you're slurping with a straw. Another reason that I think smoothies might deserve a little bit more consideration if you slurp them regularly is if you're trying to lose weight. I definitely do not recommend them for people who are wanting to lose weight. Again, we tend to consume them too quickly. We tend to overconsume, especially if you're going through the drive-in at Smoothie King. Is that even still a thing? Those big smoothies are likely containing upwards of nearly a day's worth of calories. So it's just too easy for it to go wrong. Especially if you're buying them from a smoothie shop, you really don't know what's in them. Even if it says something really innocuous like peanut butter, well, what kind of peanut butter are they using? Ask them to show you their peanut butter. What kind of non-dairy milk are they using? Ask them to show you. It depends, but it's probably something that's contaminated with sugar or other undesirables. So those are a couple of reasons. Oh, but the third reason you may not want to eat a smoothie on a regular basis is if you're trying to regulate your blood sugar. Because this machine right here, and no, you don't have to have a Vitamix, any old high-speed blender will do, does a lot of the work of digestion for you. It's grinding it up. Chewing, eating, all of that, biting, smelling is part of our digestion. And when we use a machine to do some of the digestion, it kind of messes things up. It breaks down the fiber for us. It speeds up the sugar going into your bloodstream, which can spike your blood sugar. So again, just some reasons why you might want to consider smoothies. But there are some amazing reasons why you might want to consider smoothies. So let's get to making one, and I'll tell you about it. Okay, frozen bananas. Keep bananas peeled in your freezer because then you can toss them into your smoothie maker if you're going to make smoothies. And it makes them really creamy. Okay, one of the reasons I do love smoothies is because it's a great way to get a lot of stuff in your cup that you might not otherwise get. Here's the confession that goes along with the controversy. I'm not a good fruit eater these days. I don't know why. I love fruit, but we know, I hope you do. If not, I'm telling you now, berries are so amazing. Run away, berry. Berries are so good for us. So if I pop berries into my blender, my smoothie maker, I'll eat them. Blueberries, blackberries, strawberries, raspberries, all amazing. Non-dairy milk, again, make sure you're checking if you're buying a pre-made smoothie or if you're making your own, read the labels. Often contaminated. You can put yogurt in yours if you want to. That's another one of the controversial things. I don't really think yogurt is a health food. Anyway, I I've already got enough controversy. Another reason I do like smoothies is it's a great way to get some greens in. Look at this handful of spinach in my smoothie maker. Okay, what else have I got here? Oh, another reason I love to make smoothies is because it's a great way to get all kinds of cool superfoods into your diet. I've got cacao powder, which is just basically chocolate in a really healthy form. I use cacao. You can use cocoa powder, but make sure it's unsweetened and all that business. I also tossed in some maca, which is a Peruvian, South American superfood. It's good for a whole slew of things: fertility, libido, cognition, fiber, protein, all the stuff. And then I usually put a pinch of sea salt in, so all that went in. Here is my version of protein powder. You will notice, in addition to the smoothie controversy and the yogurt controversy, I don't put protein powder in. I don't think most of us need it. In fact, most of us don't need it unless you're training for an ultra marathon like my partner Rob, or you're a big bodybuilder. But mostly those protein powders, we don't need them. I love this. This is extra fun. If you like a little crunch, I'm going to throw that at the end. This is cacao, some cacao nibs, which is basically raw chocolate. Can you tell I like chocolate? I also like to put a drip of, maybe more than a drip of vanilla extract because it's so good. Okay, so if you're going to make a smoothie, make sure you're using whole foods. Don't add any sugar. Try to get some veg in there. I've got banana that I froze ahead of time. I've got fresh blueberries. You can use frozen blueberries. I've got unsweetened non-dairy milk that I was really careful and read the label. I put a big old handful of spinach. You could do romaine lettuce. You could do some sprouts. What else did I put in here? I put my superfood powders. Cacao powder. I'm going to put cacao nibs, maca, a pinch of sea salt. You might like lucuma. You might like some mushroom powders. That's what I love about smoothies. You can toss it all in there. There's my lid on my smoothie stick. And then you just blend it all up. Plug your ears! By the way, I'm using a Vitamix because I have one. You don't have to. You can use a Ninja, a Bullet, a In fact, if you actually did your own smoothie pounding, you'd get a workout too. Okay, let's check this out. Oh my gosh. Oh, I forgot the nibs. Woohoo, hold on, I forgot the nibs. I love stirring the nibs in just at the end, like that, because then there's a little crunch so that I'm not just drinking my calories, but I am kind of chewing them as well. You know what? I didn't turn you down here, but I figure you all know what a blender and a smoothie looks like. Now, truth be told, if I were doing this off camera, I would blend it a little bit more because I still see some bits in there, but I didn't want to bore you. It's really good. Where do you weigh in on the smoothie controversy? I'd love to know. Thank you for joining me for Veg with Lisa Live. I'll see you next time.